do this. Some concerns, just obvious where I'm going. Y'all, I almost didn't take this trip. I was nervous about safety, deli belly, and traveling so far without my husband, my best friend and travel partner. I've never been to this part of the world before, and I didn't know what to expect. This trip was taking me to Abu Dhabi, Kathmandu, and all over India for 2 weeks exploring temples, markets, and iconic landmarks like Mount Everest and the Taj Mahal. Yeah, it was super exciting, but it was also kind of scary for this southern girl. I had to go. I had to go see this. I had to go try. This trip took me so much out of my comfort zone, and I had no idea how much I was actually going to grow along the way. But I did have a few concerns before I left. Dad leaving Sweetie. I wish he could go with me. And some concerns, just obvious where I'm going. India is not a kind place to women. Language barrier is always an issue, but thank God for Google. Don't forget deli belly. Ma'am, I still haven't met my roommates for the India part. We are hitting it hard and going on some tours. We are not stopping this trip at all. I'm going to be tired. You're going to see me looking at my worst. Here we go. I went into this trip aware of all the challenges, but with a really positive attitude. I did my homework, packed medicine just in case, and learned about all the cultural differences. I also stayed mindful about food and water, but what I found out was most of the things that I was kind of concerned about really weren't issues at all. One thing that put me at ease on this part of the trip was ICS Travel Group planned all of our activities, so we were in great hands. When I first got to Kathmandu, the chaos hit me instantly, but it was so amazing. The horns blaring, the people bustling, the scent of spices, and all the amazing flowers. But what's great is the more I took it in, the smaller my worries became, and the more ready I was to explore this amazing country. Ramila was our tour guide throughout our Kathmandu tours, and she was amazing and knowledgeable and so friendly. She's become a really good friend of ours. Some of my favorite moments weren't just those big landmarks. They were the kids walking home from school with their backpacks bouncing and calling out hello like they had known me for years. An older woman stopped by and showed us her tattoo, a piece of her story that she carries with her every day. People arranging bright flowers on the ground for the New Moon Festival, turning an ordinary street into something beautiful and meaningful. And nearby older men sat on the steps, watching the world go by, completely present in the moment. Now, one of the big things I got to do while we were in Nepal was go take a flight over Mount Everest, y'all. That was awesome. The word awesome. I was in awe. It was amazing, and I decided right then and there that I am going to trek Everest Base Camp next year. I even met with Sanam at I Trek Everest to get things started. Another big moment on this trip in Nepal was going to the cremation ceremonies at the Sacred River, seeing the ceremonies, and we were really much speechless and very emotional during this viewing. We felt a little invasive, but also appreciating their culture and learning so much. Just left us all speechless. And being around architecture and buildings and places that have been around basically forever was amazing. We all also received blessings from the local goddess. Later we realized we had some mixed feelings about that. And no, y'all, I have not lost my mind at this point. This is not some weird ritual from a movie. It's a sound bowl meditation session. And we're just sitting in chairs, chilling with our hands in our laps, listening to different tones meant to heal your body and helps you relax also. And to be honest, at first, as he's sitting there banging on that, I didn't feel much of anything. All the other ladies afterwards were talking about all the vibrations and sensations, and I'm just sitting there thinking, well, it's kind of nice, but I didn't get all that. So the man there, he was leading the session, and he noticed and heard me talking about it, and so he brought out a different bowl called the Blue Moon Bowl, and he tried it again just for me. So then, wow, it was amazing. As he's doing pretty much the same thing you're seeing here with a different bowl, my whole body softened, it was just relaxed, my mind went quiet, and so after many days of constant motion and just really all the stress of traveling, it felt like somebody had just turned the volume off way down in the world. And so you don't see the second part of the video where he's using the Blue Moon bowl. It's easy for me to say, but it ended up being like very unexpectedly calming, and it kind of just had like a chill pill for the rest of the day. It was like almost 24 hours the whole thing lasted. So I'm going to try to figure out how we can get one of those Blue Moon bowls. Christmas gift, anyone? And there are actually independent research studies that have proven this to be beneficial. Okay, we just left the interior of the stupa with my shoes on. And the energy in there was so positive. It was bizarre. It was interesting. It was beautiful. There were monks in there praying. There were people giving donations and saying their prayers, doing their meditation. It was a very, the energy in there was different, but it was a positive one, so very neat. So now we're going to go to the prayer wheel, I think is what that's called. Okay, we're going into the prayer wheel now. And we can take pictures in there.
In here.
And then you go that way and you do the prayer in that direction.
No need to recite the mantra,
Right.
because inside many prayers.
Many prayers are...
Tomorrow in the pattern I will show you.
I'm loving this. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm saying my own prayers.
This is the mandala. Shall we go inside?
I brought the skirts.
Yeah, inside.
This is the paint. Oh, this is the glass.
It's all and shining one. They use gold.
So these are hand done?
Yeah, it's all. And here,
Namaste.
Namaste. He's a master. He's a
Namaste.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fabulous now that I see your beautiful art.
Thank you.
Okay, so he's going to give us some special information about this painting.
This is the wheel of samsara. It means to know about the cause of problem in our life. Why we human beings are this suffering, unhappy, problem. This is the main pillar of Buddhism. Okay, and this is all the history about the Buddha's life. How was Buddha born? How he became enlightenment? As well as like single images of the deities, like wrathful, peaceful, so many different forms. So whatever we can see surrounding here, all these are different.
Another great time that I had on this trip that was amazing was when we went to the World Peace Tanka Art Center. And it was an amazing, beautiful local art school where the artists learned traditional techniques of Tibetan Buddhist painting, including mandalas and sacred tanka art. They explain the meanings behind the different mandalas and how every symbol and color tells a story. The patience and details are incredible. These aren't just paintings, they represent hours and hours of focus and tradition and spiritual meaning layered into every single brushstroke. When it came down to choose a piece, because you know I had to pick one, I got the mandala that represents the challenges and obstacles we face in life and the path through them. Kind of felt fitting because before this trip I had so many worries in my head: safety, food, all the things, just not traveling before, all the unknown. And here I was standing in Nepal, choosing a piece of art that reflects the idea that challenges are part of the journey, not a reason to avoid it. So I still need to get it framed, but I already know that it's going to remind me of this experience and how much braver I felt by the end of it.
Sugar and butter, ghee.
My tummy will be okay?
Yeah, you can take. This is we call laddu.
Good. It's not super sweet either.
It's like a little mini orange.
No, it's like a...
It has butter in it.
No, it's like a cookie.
Oh.
That was good. I like that.
People, they come here to offer these 108 numbers of this laddu.
Laddu. Laddu.
Looks worse than it really is. The being metal makes it feel much sturdier. If it were wood, I'd probably keep crying.
I absolutely fell in love with Nepal and was really sad to leave, but it was time for the second part of our trip. We called the Yak Pack, got packed up and headed to Trafalgar's trip to India. And the warm welcome absolutely put many of my worries to ease almost immediately. And some quick tidbits about India. It is the world's most populous country with 1.4 billion people, and there are 22 official languages, so yeah. But it's also the world's second largest English-speaking country, so that helped a lot. It is famous for its 2 million temples, 300,000 mosques, and diverse spices, producing 70% of the world's spices. So easily your senses can be completely overwhelmed when you're in India, but it also makes it very thrilling. Our Trafalgar guide, Aki, was absolutely adorable. We had so much fun hanging out with him, and he taught us a lot. And with Aki and Trafalgar there to kind of guide us through, we had an amazing time. He gave us the confidence to jump right into wedding parties, to try the foods, to do the things, and it was amazing. I absolutely recommend traveling with Trafalgar.
Has lactose tolerance.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You should avoid this chai. This chai has milk and sugar.
Milk and sugar. I'm just going to drink a little bit. I'm going to try it. I'm not going to. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. It's hot chai. It's good. I would drink the whole thing. But chai. Masala tea. The people in India absolutely are wonderful. Every time we turned around, they were wanting photographs with us, and we were wanting photographs with them, and so it was amazing getting to know the people. One of my favorite things about Trafalgar is their Make Travel Matter stop. This stop was a city walk tour with a guided tour of almost 2 hours by children who used to live on the streets of Delhi before joining into the trust and getting the supports and tools that they needed. Our tour guide is actually training to be a tour operator in the community, so definitely appreciate Trafalgar for opening our eyes to the needs of India and India's children.
India. Okay.
I've been wanting to try this for a long time, and I forgot to video when I took my first bite.
It's very good.
And how do you say this? How do you say it? The name of it? Jalebi. And so these gentlemen next to us are sharing because I always want to try it.
It's sweeter than funnel cake though.
It is, but it's so good. It's good. Jalebi. Jalebi for the win.
That's good.
How is it? Is it a cheese dip?
That's like a cheese dip. Yeah, I think that's
Gosh, that's good. Let me do a carrot.
It's sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
Super sweet.
Yeah, like maple syrup. Yeah,
Yeah, like a syrup.
like because we have the funnel cake.
Bucket list, check.
Ready? Agreed.
This is inaccurate. Okay.
Y'all may have to carry me to the Taj Mahal. Remember earlier when I was talking about being worried about a deli belly in the food? I think I got over that, or at least I learned how to avoid it. Alright, we're at the Taj Mahal. The sunset is beautiful, but it's the opposite of the Taj Mahal. We are taking pictures. It is so crowded, but this view is still beautiful. This place is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to go and see all the inlay work on the actual building and see inside, but wow. It's the Taj Mahal, y'all. Just want to show that India is not just the crazy cities that we've been in. It's absolutely beautiful countryside with farmers working, children playing. I don't know if you can see that. People are working in their fields. And just farmland everywhere. And we've been driving for about an hour, and this is all we've seen, this beautiful countryside. So just like in the States, we're not the big cities. What makes up the United States, and what makes up the countries or the people outside the cities too. And they're out there working so hard. So I wouldn't take this trip back for anything. It's been amazing. It's been eye-opening. It's been what travel's supposed to be about, and meeting great people and learning amazing things. So again, my voice is a little better than it has been, and I just really appreciate you guys tagging along on this trip. Now I just have to get the transfer and head home and get back to my sweetheart, who I've missed so much. He's been such a great cheerleader for me, so I appreciate that. And just in case I didn't tell you, on my birthday, this man made it happen. He sent me flowers in India for my birthday all the way from Alabama. So he's a good one. Thank you, sweetie. So thank y'all for a great birthday. Thank y'all for hanging out with me on this crazy adventure trip that I've been going on for the last few weeks. And we'll see where we go next. And this probably isn't the end of the video, but this is my final goodbye until I get home and do a whole recap and start looking at editing all this. But I don't know how I'm going to edit it because there's so many amazing things that I've done. And I just don't want to leave any of it out because it was all an amazing adventure. So go out and travel, guys. Find your path. Also, for my birthday, the bus driver let me honk the horn for the bus. I was so happy. And then Trafalgar surprised me with a beautiful cake. Thank you, Trafalgar. Now that I'm headed home, first stop. And some few things that I appreciated when I came home. I'm home. I'm tired. I already said I'm home video once, but yeah, I'm in the car. Hubby ran in. He went to the airport real quick. But yeah, I'm exhausted, but it's worth and I'm sad. I miss my hubby, but it was awesome. Next time he's going with me, no matter what I gotta do. I'll make it happen. You can tell how tired I am, but yeah, take the trip and do the crazy things because you never know when you might not ever get a chance, so do it while you can. All right, now this is a goodbye, maybe, if I use this at all, because I look like a hot mess. And yeah, it's 9:30 Central Time. I think it's like 10 a.m. So I've left over 36 hours ago. That's how long I've been on the road. So traveling's fun. Luckily everything went smooth. There were no problems, but I'm tired. Can't wait to get home, see my baby girl, my little puppy dog, and get in a nice hot tub and see all my friends and family. So and tell them all about the cool stuff that has happened to me in the last 2 weeks. So take the trip, guys. You never know. I'm glad I didn't let the worries that this girl had at the beginning of the trip stop me from doing it. I'm glad I took this trip. I did some amazing things, and I'm super proud of myself. Just seeing all the things I could have missed because of my fears of traveling someplace new like this. So I took the trip, guys, and I don't regret it.
Welcome to Bollywood, India.
I love it. Namaste. Namaste. Made my day.
This chai has milk and sugar.
It's very good.
Chai. This journey stretched me in ways that I did not expect at all. It gave me so much confidence, some perspective, and such a deeper appreciation for all the people and the cultures that I got to experience. And now even the small things at home, like now I make chai tea, and looking at the art that I brought back, and then of course arranging the fresh flowers, bring those memories back. Travel just doesn't show you new places. It changes how you experience life when you come home. A trip like this can feel intimidating at first, y'all. New cultures, unfamiliar places, and so many details to try to figure out on your own. But those experiences can also become some of the most meaningful moments of your entire life. So if you've been dreaming of a trip like this but feel a little overwhelmed, just let me help you turn that dream into a plan. Let me help you at Pathways Travel.